You ready?
All right, let's break down the DEIA discussion in the logs and respond to the misconceptions, falsehoods, and narratives with clarity and biblical wisdom. E1, DI stands for didn't earn it, the real Robbie Reapin convict. This is a false and dishonest framing of DEIA. It assumes that anyone who benefits from diversity programs is unqualified. Biblical principle, you shall not pervert the justice due to your poor in his lawsuit. Exodus 23:6. DIA is about removing barriers, not replacing qualifications. Throughout history, people were denied opportunities because of race, gender, or disability. DIA corrects that, but does not replace skill with unearned rewards. Would you say the same thing about the GI Bill? Because that was a government-backed program that helped veterans get ahead, just like DEIA helps correct historical disadvantages.
That's right.
2, DI means hiring based on race, not skill. South Texas Observer and James Conley. This is another deliberate misrepresentation of DEIA. Hiring based solely on race is not DEIA, it's tokenism. Biblical principle, do not judge by appearances, but judge with right judgment. John 7:24. DEIA does not say hire an unqualified person because of race. It says if two candidates are equally qualified, diversity should be a consideration. Many highly skilled minorities were previously excluded from industries. DEIA opens the door for talent that was overlooked, not unqualified people. Example, the military integrated in the 1940s. Was that unfair? Or was it fixing an injustice that kept skilled Black soldiers from advancing? Das 3. DEI has nothing to do with skill. R. Shani. This statement needs clarification. DEIA is not about lowering standards, but about making sure opportunity is fair. Biblical principle, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. Proverbs 11:1. The balance of hiring and promotions has historically been tilted. DEIA ensures the playing field is level. It does not eliminate the need for skills. If DEIA had nothing to do with skill, why are elite universities and Fortune 500 companies using it? Are they all incompetent, or do they understand that diverse teams perform better? Q4. If it's 75% Black, is that still diversity? Chas. This misunderstands what diversity means. Diversity is about representation reflecting the environment, not hitting arbitrary racial quotas. Biblical principle. There is neither Jew nor Greek, slave nor free, male nor female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. Galatians 3:28. If a field is majority Black, then diversity might mean bringing in underrepresented groups, whether white, Asian, or Latino. If a company is majority white, then diversity efforts would focus on bringing in more underrepresented talent. Diversity does not mean more Black people. It means fair representation based on merit. 5. DI is just filling quotas based on race. South Texas Observer. This is a distortion. DIA does not require quotas. It ensures bias is not preventing qualified people from getting opportunities. Biblical principle. Woe to those who make unjust laws, to those who issue oppressive decrees. Isaiah 10:1. There are laws against racial quotas. What DEI does is encourage businesses to look at how they hire and promote talent to prevent discrimination. Example, if 90% of leadership positions in a company are white men, but the workforce is diverse, that suggests a bias issue, not a skills issue. Is 6. Diversity means we should only hire the most skilled, not focus on race. The response. This is misleading because it assumes that hiring was always based on merit before DEIA, which is false. Biblical principle. Do justice, love kindness, and walk humbly with your God. Micah 6:8. If hiring was truly based only on skill, why did it take affirmative action to get Black and women pilots, doctors, and engineers into major industries? DEIA does not lower skill requirements. It makes sure that qualified people who were previously ignored get a fair shot. Would you have told Jackie Robinson that baseball was already fair before he broke the color barrier? Because that's the same argument. Final biblical perspective. DEIA and righteous justice. DEIA is not a perfect system, but its goal aligns with biblical justice, one opposing oppression, give justice to the weak and the fatherless, maintain the right of the afflicted and the destitute. Psalm 82. 2. Ensuring fairness. Unequal weights and unequal measures are both alike an abomination to the Lord. Proverbs 20:10.